Let's see you get the things we got. Let's see you on the corners getting ready.
How you doing? My name is Dante Luna. Today's episode, or this week's episode, is on M.A.D Ink. M.A.D Ink is a clothing line here in Boston. Started out here in Boston, and they've taken their work everywhere. So for you guys who want to get cracking on starting your own clothing line, starting your own clothing business, this is a real good company to take a look at because they get busy. I met Dennis through my boy Trinity, Carlos Rivera. He's a manager, he manages music, and Trinity put me on to Dennis, and we was in the middle of a session. It was he was recording music with one of Trinity's artists, and so, you know, I met Trinity doing music business. I was me and O was going to the studio, get some music done. He's doing a song with, you know, one of Trinity's artists, Capacity. The other room across the hall, his was these people taking pictures, and we had cameras and lights that, you know, we was filming the session, and then, you know, I noticed Dennis, and I noticed, you know, people modeling some clothes. I'm like, dang, that's M.A.D Ink right there. So I met Dennis through my boy Trinity, and ever since, man, me and Dennis just, you know what I mean, we kicked it off. You know, we exchanged phone numbers. We got on the same page, and, you know, I've been a big fan of theirs ever since. So M.A.D Ink Boston. I mean, it started off as M.A.D Ink Boston. It's M.A.D Ink now. You know, I'm rocking right now one of the sweaters. Man, listen, so these guys have been getting busy in the beam for a long time. So y'all really wanna start your own stuff, get your own clothing line off the ground. Y'all just take notes, pull out your pens, pencils.
My name's Angelo, and I'm a graphic designer for M.A.D Ink. I'm one of the founders, and it started with my brother and I, and just an idea. You know, taking it to t-shirts, using it however we could do it. We airbrushed it, painted, however, markers, however you could do it. However we could put any marking or any ink onto a t-shirt or a garment, we did it. Which hence is the name, breaking it down, M.A.D Ink, because using a lot of ink. M.A.D Ink, which is M.A.D Ink, stands for Mind and Dreams, Inspiring New Karma, and it's just takes it into another level of clothing. Well, it's not reinventing the wheel. It's just staying up with the latest trends and you know, being real fashionable too.
For me, M.A.D Ink is this young company trying to blow up in this world that, you know, it's hard, with crazy designs, you know, from the streets, and taking it into people out west or out where they don't see the colorful, the designs that, you know, that you see in the inner city. So that's what basically M.A.D Ink is. It represents the streets, the culture.
M.A.D Ink is a clothing company that we bring urban fiasco art to urban gear, to the clothes, and they're featured from sweaters to jeans to shirts or whatever you want, however you want.
I've been an artist for a long time, since I was a young kid, you know, in the streets, or just, you know, pen, pad, pencil, just writing, spray painting on the walls or whatever it is. We just started, you know, at first doing t-shirts here and there, and that buzz started working up in the streets, and then a lot of people just started following it, and that's how we built our credibility. And it was kind of tough, you know, trying to get all this work done, and at the same time being the marketer of your own brand. It's just a lot to do. So that's how I started getting with some other friends and building it.
Back in the days, they were doing graffiti in the streets, and from there on, they thought that they could make money off. Instead of vandalizing, they could put it on shirts and, you know, make money. So this is where it all started, you know. And then word of mouth came up. You know, all these twins, they're hot. You know, they're doing shirts, they're doing everything, and that's where business started popping off.
Promotional wise, I've been on for probably about seven years, you know, just really about the streets, because I was really in the streets at the time. So the street team, I had like a real crazy street team with myself and a lot of other brothers that were either working with, trying to do some music, stepping out on the bounce. So I either using them to promote my the clothing itself, or having them, whoever was in Boston trying to be something or something on the music side, I'm connecting with all the time. Well, you listen, I know you up and coming, trying to do some music, whatever. I got the clothes and the fashion for you.
I get along with everybody. Like, I could talk to, you know, a white person, I could talk to a black person, I could talk to a Hispanic, you know, and I get along with everybody. So I get, you know, to really, people listen when I talk. So that's how, you know, that's where that helps me with the company, and people give me a chance for me to explain to them what M.A.D Ink's about.
My college experience is, you know, I took a couple extra art courses, you know, because it's what's one of my passions, and it's basically how I took all the tools of the trade and put it all together, like the silk screening and the I took a printmaking class, and then more painting classes to understand the anatomy of the human body. My brother and I, we finally opened up a little studio, which was like in the back of a barbershop in the south end of Boston, and just doing, as the jobs kept multiplying, it was getting hard to handle the customer and get the work done. So my buddy Dennis, he stepped into the picture, and I guess he noticed what was going on there. You know, we already built our buzz. We was getting a lot of clients. As we were going into it, you know, I asked D if, you know, he can give me a hand with like the marketing and the promotion and handling my customers as I just do my work, go and do the work just to complete the job on time. And
the company was already going with Carlos and Angelo, the other twins, the brothers. Everybody know them in Boston as the twins. They were busy working, getting orders, customized orders, from sneakers to hats to t-shirts, and even doing airbrush on cars and motorcycles. Bags was other person. He was already the promotions. He was already taking care of the streets. Everybody knows Bags, but they also needed some help, as in to deal with the celebrities. That's where I came in, and when they asked me to step in, I came in and helped. And now I do all the talking and the promotions and the dealing with the celebrities, especially the Spanish celebrities.
It started as an idea, man. You know, from an idea to a dream, to the dream, to where we are right now. We all had a passion. We all thought we could do something as a part of a whole. And it was like four brothers that came together. We all knew each other from childhood, and which was one idea, one sound, mind over body. Whereas M.A.D Ink itself, we're trying to promote, manage, market, to production, mass production, just being well in tune to the streets and trying to find out what they want, what the streets want to wear, the Urban League or upscale.
It's all about having a portfolio and your dream, you know. Don't give up, door to door. I want to do this, you know. Send in your resume, show them your portfolio. That's where it might come about. That's exactly how it happened for us.
First of all, read a lot. Read about your surroundings, be on top, news, see what's going on, you know, learn TV, watch TV, learn what's going around, not only your city, but other cities, because in the fashion business, everything's different. Like down south, they rock different stuff than up here. You know, out west, they rock totally different from New York. So you got to be on top. In marketing, you're targeting your peoples. You know, you got to know, you know what I'm saying, what your customer wants. Okay, you can't come up with a product that, you know what I'm saying, that only you're gonna target the people at home. You got to target the whole worldwide. You know, you got to have an open mind.
Okay, let's see you get the things we got. Let's see you on the corners getting Betty clock. Let's see you serve the fiends with the ready rock. Set up shop, catch a chick posing when she asks for guap. Let's see you, what you got to prove, nothing.